What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today I am talking about 2012's Skyfall. When we enter. You know what I'm talking about. That Adele song at the beginning, opening up crazy. I love this classic Bond. You know, he's walking down the barrel of the gun. That's very, very classic Bond, I feel. You know, like they normally have the bum, ba-da, and then the like the you see him down the barrel of the scope. So he's walking down it now. But this one opens up, you know, a little more harsh than I would have thought. And I was like, damn, you gotta be serious, really? Like he gets shot right at the beginning of this? And then, you know, obviously makes his way back. He is still James Bond. Dame Judi Dench, still love her. And M, they call her Mom, but it's really Ma'am. But it always sounds a little closer to Mom. Mom. Yes, Mom. But it's AAM. Either way. Javier Bardem's in here. Ralph Fiennes. Naomi Harris. Now, that is a Bond woman. You know what I mean? She even gets to fight a little bit, but at the same time, she's just... when they're walking around in the... they're like in some type of underground casino type of thing, I think. And she's walking around in this dress. Ooh... She's shaving him with a straight blade. Oh, man. I would love a woman. It's just exactly how she was doing it. She was sitting on his lap, shaving him. That shit's so hot, you know? I love that. But yeah, this movie, it's, you know, got a solid villain, solid Bond girl, solid Bond. You know, I like this a lot more than Quantum of Solace. I remember it a lot more. To be fair, I probably was building a little bit of Legos when I was watching Quantum of Solace, so I might have missed some important pieces there when my head was down building Darth Maul. But still, but you get what I mean, man. You get what I mean. Quantum of Solace still is highly forgettable, but Skyfall here, I really do enjoy. And director Sam Mendes, he has gone on to do things like 1917, great war movie, American Beauty. He also did Spectre, which is up next, Jarhead, Revolutionary Road, Road to Perdition, Empire of Light. You know, he's done some films. It says he's directed 17 films. But yeah, this one I did raise my score for Casino Royale up to 4 stars. I gave Quantum of Solace 2.5 out of 5 stars. I gave Skyfall 3.5 out of 5 stars. You know, just from the get-go, the Bond song, the way that they started, the way that he ends up falling back into place, you know, it feels very much like a trilogy capper. This was definitely the last Bond film I had seen. I was probably around 13 when this came out, and saw it maybe in theaters. I don't know if I did or didn't, but I think I might have. This one, though, definitely the last one I've seen, because I know I have not seen Spectre and I have not seen No Time to Die. So, though, you know, I'll be going blind into those, so it'll be more like a first time watch for me, which I like. You know, I like when I sit down and I'm like, am I wasting my time? I've seen this before, but I want to watch it again. You know, and other times I'm like, great, a new movie. You know, like it's a new experience. Those are the best movies, especially when you like them and you get done afterwards and you're like, wow, I didn't just spend 2 hours doing something I've already done before. I spent 2 hours watching something completely new and having a new experience. That's awesome. You know, I love watching new movies. Just the other day, I watched an hour-and-a-half spooky movie called An American Werewolf in London. Loved that. Go check out that movie review if you haven't. That came out yesterday. Loved it. Loved it. Really did. It was awesome. Go check it out for yourself if you haven't. But from the Adele song to the way Daniel Craig acts to Javier Bardem's villain, you know, he is a little gross at one point. He like takes out his teeth and it looks crazy. I don't necessarily love Javier Bardem with that blonde hair. I like... It's bad that I like Javier Bardem's look in No Country for Old Men better than I liked his look in this movie, but maybe that's more intentional. He was like, hey, people loved the terrible haircut in No Country for Old Men. What if I do that again but blonde? And this time it was just creepy. It was, you know, I was just like, ugh, Javier, I like you looking like yourself, you know, a little bit more. I like his character in Dune Part 2 the best. Stilgar. Oh. He's so good in Dune Part 2. The bird noises he makes with... I can't even do it, but he makes crazy noises with his mouth, just like you know, on the dot, you know, like no like has to find it, like just impromptu bird noises, like what the fuck? Well, like, you know, weird water dripping noises, like I don't know how to describe it, but like, you know, a man should not be able to make those noises that well, you know, and that man was just like, oh yeah, in the middle of the desert, I got you, Denis, action baby, you know, like, I don't know, but yeah, you know, solid Bond girl, solid Bond, solid song, solid movie, you know. On to the next one, you know. But back in 2012, I thought this was going to be a capper, you know, the final of the 3 movies. This is it. I'm hoping, to be perfectly honest, I like these movies, but they're not, you know, as entertaining as I might have remembered or thought, you know. There's some good parts, but like, if I'm saying I'm entertained from beginning to end, I'm not really, you know. Like, I watched American Werewolf in London, couldn't find my phone. You know, like, there was no phone even in the room. Even if it was next to me, it might as well have been in my car, you know, like, because I was not looking at it. Time flew by. I was on the edge of my seat, leaning in, you know, like, that's a great movie. I also might have never seen it, so maybe that has something to do with Skyfall. I was watching it going, yeah, I think I've seen this, and then there was parts where I'm like, I don't know if I remember this. Oh yeah, I do, I remember this part, you know, like, so at a certain point, you're like, oh, I remember this, I remember that, but at the same time, you know, it's not brand new, so maybe you're not getting that engagement that you might have, you know, so that's why I encourage first-time watches so much, you know. So, speaking of which, if you have some more movie recommendations for me, drop those down in the comment section below. If you'd like to see me continue on my James Bond rewatch, Spectre and No Time to Die will be coming very soon, but I'm also going to be continuing my spooky season watches, so if you have any movie recommendations for me or things you want me to watch, drop those down in the comment section below and I will get to them. There's a man that has been commenting about this Indian movie on Prime that he wants me to see, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will get to it, sir, I promise. It's on my list, and my list is very, very long, so I'm just slowly checking off my list, one movie at a time, one day at a time, you know what I mean? But I will get to it, I promise. I did, you know, at least look it up and add it to my list on the Prime app, so it's there, and I will be able to find it more easily the next time I go. But this is another movie review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe. You know, all the things that support the channel. Comment below if you have any questions for me. If you want to talk to me on my other social medias, links down in the description below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.